This is the speaking test of International English Language Testing System taking place on 12th of December at 10 Minute School English Center, center number EL087. The candidate is Mr. Tahmid Shahriar. The candidate number is 075711. The examiner is Qazi Tahsin Raihan. The examiner number is 53719. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your full name, please?
My name is MD Tahmid Shahriar.
And what should I call you?
You may address me as Tahmid.
Okay. May I see your identification, please, Mr. Tahmid? All right, thank you. Okay, now we're moving on to part 1. In this part, I'm going to ask you some questions related to yourself. So let's talk a little bit about countryside. Would you like to live in the countryside in the future?
Absolutely. This will be a blessing because right now I am living in the metropolitans and it's quite hustle and bustle here. If I get the opportunity, I will really grab this.
So what do people living in the countryside like to do?
Well, people living in the rural areas like to spend more time in maybe fishing or farming or gardening. As there is quite a large amount of space available, they can harvest lots of fruits, fresh fruits I can say, which we can't here. And also there is a tendency that they can promote themselves to use more quality times with friends and family.
So what do you think are the benefits of living in rural areas?
Well, actually living in the rural areas gives you a lot of benefits, such as you can have a quiet and a blissful area to live. You can nourish your upcoming generations more properly there, as in the city life there is a lot of pollution such as air pollution, dust pollution and etc. So I think this is a great opportunity. Also, you can have the opportunity to get fresh fruits and vegetables there, which are also lacking.
So what are the differences of living in the city and in the countryside?
As I am from Rajshahi, it's in the northern side of Bangladesh, and there is a quite heavy attraction called Borendra Research Museum, which is a highly recommended place there because you can see modern architecture and also old manuscripts and facilities which can enhance your heritage, and you can know about Bengali culture at ease. So I truly recommend it.
And do you often visit a museum?
Well, quite now I'm occupied with lots of things and I don't get that much of time, but if I get an opportunity in a month, then I will definitely visit a museum which is called Bangabandhu Military Museum, which is in Vijay Sharoni. And I truly want to visit it because it has some quite scenic views of their own infrastructures, military facilities, artilleries, and etc.
Did you go to any museums when you were a child?
Well, actually, I had the opportunity to go to several museums when I was a child. Me and my little brother go to the National Museum of Bangladesh, which is situated in Shahbag. There we saw many historical monuments, and also we acknowledged some quite unknown stuffs, which was quite astonishing at that age.
And do you think museums are important?
Well, of course. Because of museums, we can know about the historical ideas, we can know about the methodologies, and also we can have a one-on-one, face-to-face acknowledge of these things, which we can't get in online maybe. So it really benefits a lot, and it can enhance the upcoming generations about their knowledge of the previous ancestors also.
Alright, that is the end of part 1. Now, চলেন আমরা দেখে আসি মিস্টার তাহমিদ তার পার্ট 1 এ কি মিস্টেকস করলেন। সো ফার্স্ট অফ অল উনি একটা ওয়ার্ড খুব বেশি ইউজ করছিলেন, দ্য ওয়ার্ড কোয়াইট। অলমোস্ট 8 টাইমস আমি শুনেছি দ্য ওয়ার্ড কোয়াইট। অ্যান্ড এটার পাশাপাশি উনি অনেক ভালো ভালো ভোক্যাবুলারিজ ইউজ করেছেন, ফর এক্সাম্পল হাসল অ্যান্ড বাসল, হেরিটেজ, ম্যানুস্ক্রিপ্টস অ্যান্ড সো অন। কিছু কিছু জিনিস একটু প্যারাফ্রেজ করলে ভালো হতো, যেমন বেনিফিটস উনি 2 বারের মতো বলেছেন। বেনিফিটসটা কোয়েশ্চেনেই ছিল, কোয়েশ্চেন থেকে কোনো ওয়ার্ড বড় আমরা না করার ট্রাই করবো, একটু প্যারাফ্রেজ করে একটু সিনোনিমাস ওয়েতে বলার ট্রাই করবো। সো ইনস্টেড অফ সেইং বেনিফিটস উই কুড হ্যাভ সেড অ্যাডভান্টেজেস অর মেবি অপরচুনিটিস, এটাকে আমরা বলতে পারতাম প্রসপেক্টস। সো কোয়েশ্চেন থেকে আমরা ওয়ার্ডস বড় না করার ট্রাই করবো। the word dishes যখন উনি বলতে গেলেন তখন dishes did not really sound like D, it almost sounded like T. So এখানে dishes টাইপের শোনা গেল, so pronunciation related একটু problem here and there. উনি একটা জায়গায় বলেছিলেন যে quite now I'm occupied, quite now হবে না, এখানে হবে as of now I am occupied. একটা পার্টিকুলার প্লেসে উনি কিছু গ্রামাটিক্যাল মিস্টেক করেছেন, যেমন me and my little brother go to the museum বলেছে, বাট এখানে যেহেতু this happened in the past, এটা past tense এ হইতো, so me and my little brother went to the museum হইতো। এর পাশাপাশি উনি বলেছেন face to face acknowledge, এখানে হয়তো face to face acknowledgement, and একটা ভুল appropriate preposition ইউজ করেছেন in online বলেছেন, এখানে জাস্ট হয়তো online. So overall উনি ভালো করেছেন other than few grammatical mistakes. Let's see Mr. Tahmid তার second part এ কেমন করেন. Alright, let's move on. Okay, so let's move on to the second part. In this part, I'm going to give you a topic and you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. All right, for that, I've given you a paper and a pencil. You can take notes if you wish. Do you understand? All right, so I want you to talk about a happy family event that happened in your childhood. Okay, so you can take the cue card and you'll have 1 minute to prepare your answer. And don't worry if I stop you, I'll let you know when the 2 minutes is over. All right, so your 1 minute of preparational time begins now. So your 1 minute of preparational time is over. Are you ready to speak for 2 minutes? All right, so could you start speaking now?
A happy moment of my family was in maybe 2010 when I was 10 years old. It was my 10th birthday celebration, which happened in Boomer's Cafe, which is situated in Dhanmondi, Dhaka. Me, as an individual, really like Boomer's Cafe because it has a play spot there. And as I was maybe 10 years old at that time, it really sparked my mind, and it was truly absolutely my favorite place to live in, to give a visit. And when they booked this venue, they didn't say anything to me, so I knew it before maybe 3 or 5 days earlier, and I was really astonished about it. When the birthday party occurred, then me, my friends and my families and some relatives came in the Boomer's Cafe, and then they all situated in a place particularly reserved for my birthday celebration. There the team members of the restaurant decorated with some flowers and some streamers alongside with balloons also. So that particular day was quite mesmerizing for me, and also it truly made me so much dedicated to my parents because they embraced a lot of love and cherished me in a way that truly magnified me. And alongside with all of this, they left no stone unturned by preparing a birthday cake with my favorite Marvel character in it, and also they prepared some awesome dishes for me. So that was quite elegant and beautiful memory of myself.
Okay, that is the end of part 2. So let's go on and see Mr. Tahmid part 2 তে কি কি mistakes করলেন and কি কি ভালো করলেন. So তার again word choice of words amazing ছিল। এর পাশাপাশি কিছু ভুল করেছেন উনি, যেমন grammatical mistakes. উনি বলেছেন didn't say হবে না, didn't say হবে because একটা past form already আছে সেন্টেন্সে। তারপরে উনি knew about it বলতে গিয়ে knew about it বলেছেন, so একটা ed extra যুক্ত হয়েছিল। এর পাশাপাশি তিনি occurred বলতে গিয়ে maybe occurred বলেছেন, so একটা pronunciational related mistakes. And এর পাশাপাশি আরেকটা ছিল made me, ওনার বলা উচিত ছিল made me happy, and then truly magnified me. Instead of saying truly magnified me, he could have said I truly or absolutely felt magnificent. এর পাশাপাশি উনি কিছু ভালো ওয়ার্ডস ইউজ করেছেন, যেমন একটা idiomatic phrase no stone unturned. My parents left no stone unturned. Do we know what no stone unturned mean? এটা kindly comment এ জানিয়ে দিন। Alright, and এর পাশাপাশি কিছু self corrections ছিল, which is absolutely fine, but খুব বেশি self correction করার না চেষ্টা করব। So এখন দেখে আসি Mr. Tahmid part 3 তে কেমন করছে। Alright, Thank you. Can I have the paper pencil booklet back, please?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you very much. So you have been telling me about a happy event that happened in your childhood. Now let's move on and talk a little bit more regarding this. So how do you think family celebrations bring people closer together?
Family celebrations make people closer together. They also enhance their relationships, their emotions, and also attach them. As we know that the city lives are more complex, they have a tight schedule, they don't get the time to arrange it every day. So by these festivals, they can maintain and also release their emotions time by time, which will ultimately benefit their overall relationships in the journey, I guess.
So what type of family events are quite common in your culture?
In my culture, to be specific, there are wedding events which are quite popular, and also there are religious events such as Eid, Durga Puja, and Christmas. Alongside these, there are also some individual festivals which are not included to any religion. They are maybe celebrated nationally, all of the people together, such as Pohela Boishakh. These events create a blissful environment to the whole area, creating everyone the scenario where they can talk together or maybe share their own individual opinions, I guess.
And how has the ways families celebrate events together changed over the years in your country?
This is a quite interesting question, because right now, as the modern generation has started, the revolutionary stage of AI and advancement, the previous generations tend to celebrate the festivals or events in gatherings of whole, such as their father, their mother, their siblings, and their friends and family together in a place. But right now, at the current scenario, people are more busy with their own schedules. They don't have proper time to be at the right place or at the right time. So they are more involved in maybe digital platforms, involving them into maybe online gathering, and there is a tendency of making events more shorter, I guess.
So what role do family traditions play in maintaining the cultural identity?
I think it plays a significant role in the upcoming generations, because it develops a mindset of a quite intelligent interaction. They can acknowledge from the norms that it is quite important to know about their ancestors, and also it is beneficial for their upcoming leading generation, in which they can maybe tell them or acknowledge them about their previous ancestors. So I think it's quite important.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Tamid. That is the end of your IELTS speaking test. So let's move on to part 3, and part 3 কি mistakes and good sides ছিল এগুলো নিয়ে আলোচনা করি। So উনি বলেছিলেন included to any religion। এই ধরনের কথাকে আমরা একটু ডিফারেন্টলি, একটু vocabulary heavy করে বলতে পারি যে irrespective of any caste or creed, এভাবে বলতে পারি। বাট ওনার অ্যান্সারটা absolutely well structured ছিল and well organized। উনি বলেছিলেন blissful environment না হয়ে এখানে তো blissful environment অথবা maybe blessed environment, not blissful। ওনার অ্যান্সারগুলো অনেক লং ছিল। We will try to make the part 3 answers within 4 to 5 sentences. খুব বড় অ্যান্সার দেওয়ার ট্রাই করবো না, so we have a direct opinion. For example, what role do traditions play? এখানে আমি রোলটা মেনশন করব and then few examples for maybe at least 1 or 2 examples, that's it. So বেশি লং করার ট্রাই করবো না, 5 to 4 sentences এর মধ্যে কমপ্লিট করার চেষ্টা করব। এর পাশাপাশি উনি একটা গ্রামাটিক্যাল মিস্টেক করেছেন, যেটা ছিল previous generation tend to বলেছেন, previous generation tended to. Alright, so overall ওনার part 3 অনেক structured ছিল, অনেক well orientated ছিল, but কিছু grammatical mistakes and here and there bad choice of words এর কারণে ওনার একটু হালকা করে মার্ক কাটা যাবে। So I will give him a total of band 8 for the entire test. So congratulations, Mr. Tamid.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching.